What's good? What's good, motherfuckers? How you doing, JVD? How you doing, bro? What's going on? Oh man, how we doing tonight? I should have stayed in bed, man. Fuck me. I had to get up for my boy Vakhitov though. Vakhitov. See if he's as good as everyone says he is. What do you think of 307? I'm still raging, mate. I'm still raging. You weren't here when we did the Sunday stream, which was a really good one, by the way. I lost $500 betting on Aldo. I had a 6-fight parlay about to cash in nicely. Might have been a 7-fight parlay. Aldo was the last one. So I'm fucking raging. I thought it was a robbery, but like Aldo kind of did it to himself a little bit as well. I've put a parlay on, but I've just put a couple favorites on. I'd like to think I haven't gone too risky, but it never really goes that well. I've got Dulatov, I've got Pinto, I've got Steele, and I've got Vakhitov just to double my money. I had Aldo winning 2 and 3 as well. I saw your gambling. Sorry, my throat is fucked. This is going to be a long one. How you doing, bro, Sigma? Yeah. I did a video about Vakhitov calling out Alex Pereira and how he's technically won one with him in kickboxing, and what chance he had to be the next Alex Pereira. I guess we find out tonight. It wasn't low-key trash. It was absolute trash. It's not the worst card we've had this year by a long run, but not only were there a bag of bad fights, and there were, but the results we got as well were stinky. So all in all, it was just a bad night. Terrible night. We've got Juliana Pena as champion again. Not that it matters that much, because who gives a fuck about women's bantamweight? But she gets to parade around talking shit for the next year while she stalls her fight with Kayla Harrison. So we've got that to look forward to. Aldo's never going to be champ again, or get a title fight again, or get a fucking title eliminator again. So that's all done. Wonder Boy got killed, but I'm kind of happy about that. Called it. What else happened? No more Carla Esparza. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, 308's going to be good. Scrap women's bantamweight. I think what they should do is they should invite them all over to UFC headquarters and then just carpet bomb the whole thing. How you doing, Angie? I haven't seen you for a while. Throat is fuck. There were 2 good fights, and one of them was a legend being KO'd. Are you referring to Stephen Thompson? I wouldn't really call Stephen Thompson a legend, but I hear what you're saying. How you doing, Crossover? I hope you have a great stream, brother. I have a theory about Pereira versus Roundtree. Let's hear it. What's the theory? Is it the same theory that I've been spouting about the last 6 months when I heard inklings that this fight was going to happen? I'm interested to hear it, sir. It's going to take me a little while to get warmed up today. I've had very little sleep. I think it was supposed to be rigged for Roundtree to win, but he's so bad that Alex won anyway. Interesting theory. He's an OG, yeah, but he's not a legend. Legends win shit. They don't have 17-7 records and get beaten by Tyron Woodley. That ain't a legend to me, blood. Roundtree did really well, I have to say. I was talking shit about Roundtree a lot. And he won 2 rounds. I did say he was going to gas out, but I thought it would be way quicker than what it happened. than the way it happened. To get to round 4 and to have 2 really good rounds, I wasn't expecting it. I don't have the same enthusiasm about. I don't even hate Carlos Esparza. I think she's all right. Pereira looked confused and disappointed that you won. It's like in that movie Snatch, you know, where One Punch Mickey flips out and knocks the guy out, and then he's like, that shit. He beat Whitaker. Yeah, welterweight Whitaker is unimportant in my opinion. That was just his pre-career. Yeah, JVD just said it for me. So yeah, like I said, it was just a very disappointing card overall, and getting robbed just made it so much worse. How you doing, Juice Man? You already know I keep the cushion in the pocket. That's how you enter a fucking chat. How you doing, Juice Man? And by the way, shout out to everyone who got the subscribers up. I'm fucking delighted. Finally cracked that 900. Fucking delighted. Hopefully it's onwards and upwards from here. We had a great stream on Sunday. I was cooking. If you missed that Sunday stream, you missed a doozy. Wonder Boy had some good wins and performances. So did Kevin Holland. Who gives a shit? Never won anything important. Probably made a decent amount of money. Who cares? What made me laugh here is when you saw them both come into the cage and you look at their records. Joaquin Buckley is like 30 years old yet. He's been getting that work in. He's had more. He has had as many fights as Stephen Thompson, if not a little bit more. And he's 11 years younger. It's fucking embarrassing, mate. It's a joke. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson has an ice cream van. Let's be real. He's way too nice for me. There's something dodgy about that guy. I hope Bautista gets fed to DDP. We should put him in there with Ngannou. He deserves it. We should get Ngannou back for one fight. Bautista versus Ngannou. Little pussy. 308 is getting close. When is 308? I've decided I'm going on holiday again. I'm turning 40 at the end of the month. I'm fucking out of here. I'm not going to be in this shitty country. I'm off. Booked my flights today. I'm going. DDP is going to be pound for pound number one day. They won't give it to him. He'll deserve it, but they won't get it. They won't give it to him. How you doing, Chris Gray? Sorry, my throat is absolutely cooked. Wonder Boy has an ice cream van in his belly. I don't know what you mean by that, but it's amusing to me. But yeah, 308 is not that far away, and I'm looking forward to it. It's actually a decently stacked card, which doesn't guarantee anything these days. Let's be real. Let's be real with ourselves. We've only got 2 weeks of Dana White's Contender Series left as well, so I planned my holiday perfectly. So I'm not going next week. I'm going the week after, and I'm still going to be going live, obviously. I'm good though, Chris Gray. How you doing? Hopefully we should get some good fights tonight. I need my spirits to be lifted, to be raised. DDP is a once-in-a-lifetime talent. I don't know about that. I've got a lot of love for DDP. I didn't think he was going to be champion when he first came in, but my confidence was growing. He's definitely fun. He fights like shit, but he wins, and that's all that matters. He's going to get clocked one day. There will never be another DDP. There's DDPs in the UFC now. Leaving forever. No, I'm just going on holiday, mate, for 10 days. Calm down. No, I'm not leaving the UK forever, bro. It's 10 days. I said I'm going on holiday. My point was, yeah, I'm not turning 40 and being in this shithole. It's freezing at the moment. There's no bitches around. Fuck it. I'm not staying in this crappy country. One guess as to where I'm going. I'll be the next DDP. You're making some big claims, bro. There's plenty of receipts. You already said you can beat Tai Tuivasa now. Here's the thing: he's not good, but he's never gonna lose. He's gonna lose. DDP's gonna lose. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow. One day he's gonna get chinned. You can't fight like that and not get smacked. The laws of the universe will not allow it. I hope it doesn't happen for a long time. But the way he fights, he's gonna get a slap. How you doing, Joe Hogan? What's good, my boy? What's a Richard F moment? I don't have no Richard F moments. I'm straight as an arrow, sir. JVD gets me. I'm going straight to Bangkok, sir. Gonna spend 10 days there. I had like I found out a couple of my boys are there. I didn't realize they were there. So I'm gonna head over there and celebrate my 40th the correct way. He already got chinned by Roberto Soldic. Yeah, I mean he's been chinned in the past. I don't really hold too much stock in that. He's been wobbled a couple of times in the UFC. He's looked a bit, DDP is gonna get smacked sooner or later. He's very funny. DDP's great on the mic. Very good. Sniff, how are the cheese sticks in the air fryer? That's really nice, bro. I like that you're seeing you two get along warms my balls. I'm delighted. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Tuesday. Sorry if I sound a bit fucked. I've been battling off the I made a joke about No Chill MMA being, he was talking about how he's always got the sniffles and that, and I made a joke about him being Kamzat MMA, and literally 5 hours later, boom. Alexa, show me Islam getting KO'd. Yeah, it's easy one to find. The easy one to find. Islam's going to be good for Islam's going to retire without losing again. I reckon he retires in 3 fights because he's a little pussy like Khabib, and he'll stop being able to make 155, and then he'll think to himself, those 170 boys look kind of big, and he's not going to want none, and he's going to fuck off. How you doing, B7? Imagine Strickland does him like he. That's the thing. Strickland almost beat him. A lot of people think that he did. I don't think he did, but there's an argument. It's not ridiculous. Strickland could beat him, but the question is Strickland going to get the fight next? I don't know. They might screw him over. Alex is a wetty. Do you mean a wet? Oh my god! I can't believe you let me fucking fall into that. I hope they make Aspinall Pereira, or else Tom's resume will be filled with blobs. The thing is, Alex is talking about taking time off, which means he won't be back until. Well, we're gonna assume the later part of the first quarter of next year. Maybe April, maybe March, maybe April. Do we really want Tom to wait that long? I reckon we let Tom beat up a scrub. I reckon they're gonna do and he did mention that he's gonna stay in the division. So hopefully what I'm hoping happens is that Rakic beats the fuck out of Ankalaev somehow. And then it gives Alex no choice but to fight Aspinall. I would pick Baralho against DDP. I don't think anyone else would win. I'm not convinced by Baralho yet. I'm not. I know he just beat, what was it, Cannonier? I'm not convinced yet. Was it Cannonier that he beat? I'm not convinced by Baralho yet. I do think he's good. Fighting nerds, you know how much I sucked that gym off. But I don't know. I'm not ready yet. Aspinall would probably destroy Pereira in 30 seconds. He would just run into him, take him down, and just stamp him out. Aspinall will make light work of Pereira. Alex said he'll be gone until March, which is Ramadan. Perfect excuse to. It is a genius move. I was thinking that as well, because when Guru was talking about it as well, saying, "Oh, he'll just come back in March and fight," I'm like, "Isn't that Ramadan?" And it is the perfect excuse. I think they should keep. We're assuming that Ankalaev is going to beat Rakic, though. That's a tough fight. Rakic is good, man, and I like his leg kicks. I wouldn't be overly shocked if Rakic won. How you doing, Westy? What's good, my man? Rakic is a good pick. Ankalaev is definitely the favorite, but it wouldn't be shocking if Rakic won. No one's saying it, but Rakic is a savage and was beating Yuri. I really think he has a. I agree. I would say it's 60-40 Ankalaev. Borralho should fight Imavov for the #1 contenders fight. I don't hate that. If I was both of them, I would try and do that immediately to stay active. Because if you stay active in this game, you put yourself in the shot window, you're more likely to get a chance. But what's up, making a walk? Shout out to you. We've got a video to make tomorrow, sir. I hope you're ready. I've got some rage. I've got some rage in my heart. I'm ready to go off. There's something I need to get off my chest. So shout out to Making a Walk MMA. If you haven't subscribed over there, what the fuck are you doing? Do it immediately. DDP wore plot armor. The judges had him up 2-1 against Izzy before he bum rushed the sub, so he wouldn't have just... I had him 2-1 up as well. I had him 2-1 up. It's weird though. I know the fight's on. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it and just talk to you lot until something interesting happens. Apparently, Gauchi is the favorite. I didn't bet on him. I don't trust Australians. No offense, Dougie. What was Mr. Toad's retard take? What take? I mean, I don't think Mr. Toad's ridiculous for that. I think DDP was conclusively 2-1 up, and I was shocked by that. But at the same time, I'm like, the whole time I was thinking, he's fading, he's getting touched. He won the first round and the second round, and then Izzy won the third, and I was thinking, oh shit, he's taken over now. It's coming. And he's just too much of a Chad to lose. I think Alex has a legit chance of beating Aspinall. I don't think so. This is the same Alex Pereira who, like a year and a half ago, was getting taken down by Michailidis, or 2 years ago he's not going to be able to stop Tom Aspinall. And Tom Aspinall's got a chin, and he's huge. He's a legit 265er. He has to cut weight to make 265. Alex Pereira is going to get fucking bulldozed, and he's going to get teabagged. I'm cooking up sick braised beef, short rib dinner, garlic. Sounds fucking delicious, mate. I haven't eaten much today, so I was too busy booking my holidays. I'm not going to stop talking about that. I'm so fucking amped. I was worried about this 40th birthday thing. I'm like, it's going to be shit. And then I just woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm off. He was 2-1 up. Everyone just wants to be different. They're both Aussies. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't trust either of them, is my point. I know they're both Aussies. I'm not retarded. I know I said that Diego Lopez was Mexican a couple of weeks ago, but I'm not completely retarded. And Drillich seems to be doing quite well from what I've seen. I don't really care. Yeah, Jax, I'm ready to go off, man. Alex struggled against the speed and straight shots of Khalil. Imagine what Aspinall does to him. I think he had no respect for him. I honestly do. I think he was thinking it was going to be light work. Shut the fuck up, no chill. You wait until you get to my age, Junior. See if you're still talking. I'm not complaining about my age. I'm complaining about the fact that I was gonna have like a landmark birthday in a shithole. I'm not having it, mate. What it do? How you doing, Daj? I do feel... How do you know how I feel? I feel like shit, mate. I feel 90. Izzy was winning the fourth, and it looked like the beginning and end. I agree with what Joe Hogan's saying. I think DDP had rounds 1 and 2. 2 was a little bit closer. Izzy clearly had 3, and he was winning the fourth. That's the way I had it as well. And anyone else who didn't see that had fucking shit in their eyes and is dumb. I'm kidding. And DDP did look fucked, but then DDP looks fucked in almost every fight. He looks like he's gonna... The only fight that DDP's looked like absolutely unbeatable in was against Whitaker. He just steamrolled him. His hardest opponent up to that point is the one he did the best against. He basically struggled against everyone else. Pereira cannot defend straight punches. I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I think one of these guys fought Steve Erceg to a decision, right? Maybe it was Gauchi. I don't know what's going on in this fight because there's nothing gripping me. Looks like two bozos in there right now. Two Australian bozos. I'm getting to the age where it takes a second after I stand up to straighten my spine out. Yeah, that started for me at about 35. Unfortunately, it's downhill from here, mate. I went to what do you call them? The one with the needles. Oh shit. It's not a chiropractor, it's the one with the fucking needles. Acupuncture? Anyway, I went to go get whatever it was, and she fucked me up even worse. So now my neck's fucked. What's it matter? You got dominated and subbed. I mean, my point was, yeah, I actually thought a lot of people were saying Izzy was off, blah blah blah. Why are we even talking about this? Do you know what? We will. Fuck it. I thought Izzy looked good. I thought Izzy looked as good as he looked in a long time, and he still got walloped. So they can make all the excuses they want. He had his time off. He came back looking fresh. He was ready, and he got his bumhole fingered. No, it's some acupuncture. The word just wasn't quite there. But I got acupuncture like 6 months ago, and it was amazing. I had like a really fucked up back. This old Chinese lady, I'm like, she definitely knows what she's doing. Fixed me right up. And then literally 3 weeks ago, I was pushing my son on a swing in the park. And he only goes for like 2 minutes and he's like, oh, I'm done now. But he just kept going, push me. And it was like half an hour later. And I'm like, fucking hell, mate. Like, long story short, I did my fucking neck in. And then, yeah, I went to the acupuncture person thinking, she'll fix me right up. And now I feel even worse. Acutherapy. How you doing? Scoobs, what happened to your channel, bro? Your channel got suspended. What for? What scumbag reported you? It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. Izzy looked good. DDP was just better. DDP was just more of a Chad. DDP went in there going, I'm not. DDP looked technically worse, as he always does. But he's just like, I'm going to Chad my way through this shit. People forget Drickus was an undefeated kid. Drickus had a really great base for MMA. He started out with judo, then he went to wrestling, then he went to kickboxing. So he's got a good base. You gotta have a good base. I went after Clown Show and he flagged me. One person can flag you and then you get fucked, yeah? I told you somebody reported me for a fucking comment the other day. I made a video just bullying him. If someone bullies me in a video, I get bricked the fuck up. There's a guy out there called Bot who made a hate video about Jake Gerber. I was genuinely pissed off because he comes in here all the time and talks about how he's my biggest hater and what a cunt I am. Where's my hate video? Do you know how I've been on this platform for 1.5 years. And the worst thing I got was a fucking You're with Tisha Torres video. Or whoever the fuck it was. Some other lesbian. That was it. And while I appreciate the effort, it's not enough. So Scoobs, if you get your channel back, please go after me. There's plenty of ammunition. Just a reminder that Sean Strickland called Khalil a beta. Yeah, that was we all did though. I had acupuncture twice. It's better when older people administer it. She was looking like she was going to crumble into dust to me. I thought I was in good hands. Anyone else here from Florida? I hope you all have. Is the storm still going off, Kloss? That's sad. Dan Hooker would hospitalize Fight Night Frankie in the octagon. I reckon in about 15 seconds. However long I can run for, basically. I'm not pretending to be a hard man, but I'm hard enough to be soy and still call everyone else a bitch. That takes real balls. Being a legit pussy, but still calling people out. It's not the absence of fear, it's the fear itself, or however that phrase goes. Strickland teeps and jabs the whole fight. Yeah, but it's effective. That's not his problem. If people can't work it out, that's on them. It's not on Sean Strickland. If I could teep and tap away for an entire 5 rounds and get paid the same, I'll fucking do it. Fuck the fans, bro. By the way, shout out to you, Kerry, Rob's neighbor. Again, I assume most of you in here have subbed to Rob's Neighbor, but if you haven't, please do it for your boy. And again, just another shout out and thanks to everyone who helped get me over 900. And hit the fucking like button, would you scumbags? You scummy cunts. Do your boy a solid. Hit that like button and subscribe. I finally got over 900 and I don't want to stay here for that long. It's going to be a gallop off to 1,000 as quick as we can make it. But let's not say the Mario word. 351. Jesus Christ, man, you're fucking soaring. You're gonna overtake me by next week. I saw you were on like 57 the other day. That's fucking impressive, bro. 351. God damn. I need to step my game up. Oh, you're too much of a real one to go after you. I've been doing everything I can to be hated. But I appreciate that, Scoobs. I love you too, bro. Sven, how's it going, G? I've watched none of this fight because I couldn't give a fuck. I haven't bet on it. And I've discovered that about me. 1K soon. I reckon if we're lucky, Jax, end of the year. But like I said, I need you, my boy. And our videos to get me to the fucking top. I like to ride on the backs of others. As most of you in here will know, having been on my videos in the past. And by the way, that video that we all did together, it's very close to 1K views. Which won't be my most viewed video, but I figured it deserves at least that. So shout out to me and nobody else for nearly getting to 1K views on that video. I'm the real genius behind the whole thing. Now, but real talk. You're all legends. A reminder that these guys weigh less than 1 plate. True talk. True talk. Victim weight is what we like to call that around here. Vagina weight. How you doing, Side-A? Side-A, my guy, how are you doing? I've missed having you around here, buddy. I was just telling the boys earlier, we had an absolute fucking doozy on Sunday, and there was no JVD, there was no Jax. Jax's wife turned up. We had a fucking hoedown. It was awesome. No Jax though. Volk low-key held Aldo against the cage for a good 8 minutes in their fight, but also outstruck him. Yeah. The thing is, when Volk did it, yeah, Volk might be the guy who absolutely ruined Aldo's career in the long run. Because they all figured it out. They all figured out that he was when he gets held up against the cage, he does fuck all. Yo, Frankie, how hard or how much time does a video like that? It depends, Like the collabs, yeah. I would say on average, this is embarrassing to say, they take about 6 to 10 hours, if not more, to edit. If not more than that. Because the thing is, it's not so much the cutting and stuff. With my videos, I like there to be a little bit of a storytelling element to it. So it's about figuring out the sequence that I put the videos in to make sure that they flow in the right way. Also having themes that pop up at certain times as well. I tend to overthink my work. And nobody notices or gives a shit, but I do it for myself. Because I want to look back in 10 years. And I don't want to be directing my son towards my Sunday streams and me talking about pussy for about an hour and 40 minutes. I want to be able to go to videos and basically be like, look, son, I did this and it was pretty good. I want at least a couple of videos on this channel that I can be proud of and not just be like, my dad's a fucking pervert, which is true. But I want him to find it out way later when I've trained him to be the same based individual that I am. But good question though, bro Sigma. Yeah, I remember the one I did before that, it was also a collab one, took me like a day and a half to, which is why there's a lot of thought that goes into it. And it's more just the making sure the video tells the right kind of story. It's not so much because the creators that send stuff, like No Chill, for example, his video barely needed to be fucked with. Because it was just, I'm not going to glaze him because he's a fucking asshole. But he does deserve it quite a bit. Sometimes it's like with Paradox's ones as well. You don't really need to fuck with them that much. You just add the fights that they're talking about, make sure they fit in at the right time, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I need a job or a reason to be on benefits. You're not on benefits. You need to get on that immediately, sir. I got offered a job yesterday. 2 jobs actually. One in Dubai and one in some town in China. I'm very tempted, you know. I'm very tempted to go back to work. Nah, I'm joking. I'm not doing that. Work is for mugs. That's a great effort for the size of your channel, bro. I hope you catch some steam next year. I appreciate that, bro, Sigma. Yeah, it's funny, man. Like that video in particular, yeah. My videos start off quite slow. Like the first day they'll get like 80 to 100 views, and then one day they just catch on, and I'll get 1 or 2 days where they gather a couple of hundred. But like I said, the most popular video I ever had in this channel was a thumbnail where I put chick with a dick, which goes to show you everything that's wrong with YouTube. My video was a dumpster fire, and nah, bro, your video was great. That was easy to edit as well. Bro, if you're talking about Conor McGregor in your video, easy peasy, mate. Easy fucking peasy. And you described it well. You summarized exactly what was great about it. It was cake, mate. It says a lot if you're on the end of the video as well. If you're the grand finale, it says a lot. I'm gonna go live every day soon and take over MMA YouTube, and then the only collab with Guru and Kenny Okoye. I'm surprised you collab with me now, to be honest. I don't feel like I'm worthy. But I'll milk you for all you're worth while you're still around. How am I supposed to go on benefits? I'm not brown. This is why people don't like you, sir. You fucking degenerate scum. You're white trash. Get on fucking benefits, mate. All right? Especially with the government that we've got. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Kerry. Honestly, I was chuffed when I got it. I thought it was perfect. I felt the emotion. To be fair, that Kyler Phillips video was dope, but the chick with a dick tag on it just got the right eyes on it. I mean, you were on that video as well, and we basically said next to nothing about the chick with the dick thing. I made an offhand comment. Oh, is this fight still going on? Fucking hell. This has been going on a bit, innit? What games do you play on Xbox? The only game I've played on Xbox recently has been Subnautica. I don't know if you've heard about it, and it's not an exclusive Xbox game. It's basically a game for old people where you get dropped off on a fucking planet somewhere, and you're in like not really a submarine, but like a water thing, and you got to go and find resources and basically just build yourself up. It's fucking sweet. Oh, hang on a second. Well, my algorithm is so bad from never going live. You probably get more viewers at this point. I've got some loyal scumbags up in here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I still can't figure out why anybody comes up in here. It's bizarre to me, but I'll take it. But mind you, when I have streams like I do on Friday or on Sunday rather, I get it because the Sunday streams are pretty sick. I can't claim benefits in a pikey wagon, I believe, but you haven't bought it yet. And as long as you're not earning, I think you can. And if you're making a little bit of money from YouTube, it won't. You've got to be making over 21,000, I think, to register that shit. Favorite song by the Skylines? I don't even know who the fuck that is. I was playing Subnautica earlier. Subnautica is a beautiful game. I just bought a copy of Silent Hill 2. I'm probably going to crack that shit out as well. I love the original game, even though you couldn't see shit. I'm hoping they haven't done the same approach for this one. I'm going to give it a whirl, though. I think it could be good. Gauchi one, I guess. He ain't getting a contract, though. Shithead. I love video games to a point it's not funny. I hate them, bro. I hate them, bro. I hate them. I hate them all. Yes, Subnautica's goated. My PC is starting to shit. I did buy the new boxing game today. Is that undisputed? I've seen our boy, oh, what's his name? That guy I like to follow. He plays man, you must have been shitting it there, Paradox, because that was just a garbling of fists and legs together. I had no idea he was winning that fight. Go and suck Dana's dick. You're gonna need to. I'm sure he went over to Dana and went, "I'm really sorry, bro. I don't know. I'm shit. Give me another chance, okay? I'll see you on the next season." Nah, he's probably gonna get a contract. Well, who am I kidding? Why does Drill Rick look like DJ Aiden? Australian, isn't it? Australians are all inbred former prisoners. Robbery saves my bet. Just that's not justice for the Aldo. I didn't get no justice. I better get some fucking justice. And it's not even if I win all my bets tonight, I'm not gonna get any justice. I'm not. Justice is gone for me. Have you played Yakuza? I have. Which one? There's loads of them. Contender Series don't understand. You need a win. You don't just need a win. You need a performance. To be honest, yeah, it's inconsistent. I'll give you an example. Yeah, I was watching the Rosas Junior. You know when they do the build up to this shit, 'cause they always seem to want to show his Contender Series fight. His Contender Series fight was shit. He went to a decision. He spent most of it with his head between the other dude's legs, licking his ball sack. And Dana White's always the first one to say, "Oh, you're too young. You need more." The dude is 17, and he gave him a contract. It's disgusting. Disgusting inconsistently. I've played all of them bar 7. Yakuza's a very unique game. Very immersive. I like them. I haven't really played them for a while. Again, I don't really have time in my life. By the way, guys, just a quick reminder: smash that like. I keep forgetting. Do you know? I'm gonna put it on my fucking. I'm gonna put it on my Like there you go. I'll just pop it on the bottom like that. It just feels like slow. Why the fuck are you buying a boxing game? What were you expecting, bro? Boxing games are shit unless it's Wii Boxing, which is the best game ever. I was goated at that game. I'll fuck anyone up at Wii Boxing. John Yakuza is not the name of the guy. Stop making stuff up. I'm not gonna fall for that shit. I've actually played the games, cunt. John Yakuza. My dad's name was John, by the way. If you're trying to imply that John is a shit name. Oh, you're an Xbox guy, no chill. Of course you are. With Rosas, it was the spectacle of his young age. He was shit though, and he looked inbred. I was considering buying Undisputed, but you're changing my mind. Yeah, I'm not going to be buying that shit. And I own every game. Ever. I ain't buying that shit. Actually, if it's good, I might. I want to buy a GameCube. I've got a GameCube right behind me over here. If you look just behind my shoulder. Hang on, let me turn it. There it is. Can you see it? Right next to my face. I've got loads of GameCube games. Look at me flexing. Flexing hard. GameCube might be my favorite console. You're not getting a contract, mate. Shut the fuck up. He's sucking Dana White off hard right now. You're not getting a contract, mate. It's over. I want to get this dude off me telly. Yeah. They've said that though. He's very unlikely to get it. They said it in the commentary. He's not going to get one. They honestly feel like isn't Fight Night Champions kind of good though? I thought seen a lot of people picking Better BF. Bruv, you and I are we're on the Bivol train. We're more educated than these dumb fucks. I think Bivol's gonna win by decision. But I might if I'm gonna put a bet on that fight. I don't usually bet on boxing because there's too many robberies. I might go for it to go to decision. You're going with Bivol as well. Wow. Jax, who are you going for in that fight? Bivol versus Beterbiev. You think he'd get a contract if he smacked Laura Sanko? What, just smacked her ass on the way out here? Just see your toots and just slapped her on the ass here? Yeah, I thought Fight Night Champion was the apart from Wii Boxing. Let's not get silly now. Wii Boxing is the greatest boxing game ever made. Let's not get fucking silly now. Is it better to buy a built PC or to build one? If you've got the knowledge, build one. I bought an Alienware because I couldn't be fucked, but I'm rich, so I don't have to put any effort in. If you're relatively broke and you want and you know what you're doing, just do a custom build. Custom building is the way. I'm joking about being rich, but custom build all the way. But you need to obviously know what you're doing, because if you don't connect things in the right way, things will work, but they won't work at full performance. You need to know what you're doing. Maybe what you could do is buy all the parts and then get some chump to put it together. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing at Alienware, JVD? Alienwares are goated, mate. They're goated. They're extremely powerful. I bought my Alienware like, I don't know, 4 years ago. Still plays everything crisp. Why do folks build $1,000 computers when you can just Clash of Clans used to be amazing. I played that for a while. What a waste of time that was. Brendan Schaub just liked my comment on Instagram. And be honest, yeah, Bismarck. Do you suddenly like him for it? Because I swear to God, yeah, Aljo, I used to gun Aljo every chance that I got. And he was the first fight. I must have been on Twitter for like 4 months. And he responded, "Well, they are overpriced heaters. You're right about that." And I'm going to tell you something worse, JVD. I've got an Alienware laptop as well. And that shit, they're not just heaters, yeah. The fan on those cunts are unbelievable. Why couldn't it have? Look at you all be, bro. The first one has to go though, innit? It's like I got Aljo first, and I used to gun him off, and I made a comment about I basically wrote a comment out there saying, please beat up Henry Cejudo, or we're never gonna hear the fucking end of it. And he said, and I quote, "Don't worry, I got you, bro. Fan for life. Fan for life." Do you like Xbox or PlayStation more? The Xbox pad is the best, but if I had to choose, I'd have to go PlayStation. But the real answer is Nintendo, bro. Nintendo is the greatest. Brandon Schaub is like a top 20 heavyweight. That means nothing, though. You're a top 20 heavyweight. I'm a top 20 heavyweight. Everyone in here is a top 20 heavyweight. Means nothing. Yeah, JVD said he'd beat up Tai Tuivasa. I mean, come on, bro. He would literally shove your head up your ass. And I don't even mean that as an insult. You've barely got hair on your balls, and you're talking about beating up Tai Tuivasa. You are smoking that budge. Is there vodka in this? I'm getting a bit mouthy. I would beat Tai Tuivasa. Clip that, clip that, clip that, clip that. Bro, Tai Tuivasa would literally rape you. And you'd love it. You're leaning Bivol. I'm not betting on it. People that say Beterbiev is going to win is not like, I wouldn't call you retarded for that take. Bivol, they're both amazing. I think it's going to be a technical masterclass that goes the distance, and it's going to, a split decision wouldn't surprise me. A bad decision definitely wouldn't surprise me. Super Nintendo, oddly enough, here, it wasn't the best console, I'll be real. I had my most nostalgic moments from probably the N64. The GameCube is probably my favorite console. Obviously, the Switch is fucking, and I can't wait for the Switch 2 to come out. But yeah, not that I'll fucking play it, but the N64 was probably the most nostalgic to me. I didn't own a Super Nintendo for years. My stupid fucking parents bought a Mega Drive. Cunts. I think I begged for a Super Nintendo for about 2 years, and then my prick dad, I hadn't seen him for like 12 years. Spent my first Christmas with him. The prick buys me a Mega Drive. I wanted to poison his Christmas dinner, arsehole. Did you lads grow up? I grew up more on Zelda. Zelda Ocarina of Time was one of Zelda, Resident Evil, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy, those kind of games. Those are my go-tos. Resident Evil 1 on PlayStation was probably my first like, wow, this is awesome moment on the original PlayStation. But mind you, I had a Coleco when I was growing up. Who remembers Colecos? Fucking great. I would make Ty quit out of embarrassment. Ty would fuck you up. I'm saying this because I love you, bro. Stop yapping and start training, yeah? Little boy, get in the gym. I think one day we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna put some thunder behind you. We're gonna build you up. You're gonna be fine. We're gonna make a killer out of you, but you're not there yet, yeah? Ryzen having every weight class but yours is so funny. Do you mean victim weight? Ryzen is getting light heavyweight again. There's too many tiny guys on that side of the world. Let's be real. Resident Evil 9 next year. I figure, I mean, it's not like they're gonna remake Resident Evil 5. There's no saving that piece of shit. They've got all their remake juice done now. They got to get back to making actual new IPs or new games. So I need to stop yapping about games. What's happening? Why is this guy crying already? Who did I bet on? Oh, I didn't bet on the soy guy. All right, I didn't bet on the crier. No, welterweight. KSW does have some money. KSW is secretly really good, man. I like KSW. Silent Hill is not better than Resident Evil, you fucking pleb. Silent Hill, yeah, it mostly is foggy bullshit. What would you know about Silent Hill, bro? You are 19 or 20 or whatever. You were still in your daddy's ball bag when Silent Hill. Before that, you weren't even in your daddy's ball bag yet when Silent Hill came out. So shut your mouth. Yeah, I'm going with the Jerry. But I am nervous because this guy was crying at the beginning. He's clearly loony. I've never tried Resident Evil. It's amazing. The old games, well, Resident Evil 4 is great. Both of them, the old one and the new one, great games. Don't play Resident Evil Village. It's pretty shite. Oh, oh. Paradox, did you pick this Jerry by KO? Because he's looking good right now. He's beating the fuck out of him. If this doesn't get, even if he loses, he's gonna get a contract, you know. I was born before Tetris, lad. Fuck off. Fuck off. You were born the day after Tears of a Kingdom. Not Tears of a Kingdom. I'm not going to go that far. The one before Tears of a Kingdom. You were born the day after. You were born before they made Pong. No, no. Pong was made in 1970s, you cunt. I'm not that old. But I was 10 when Pong came out. So fuck you. Has Dulatov blown his load here? This guy Dulatov's going to get a contract, or he's going to gas out horribly if he goes. You better not gas out. That Pong comment hurts because it's not that far off. I think Pong was in like 74 or something. I want pizza, fam. I haven't eaten shit today. Oh, he got his leg kicked out underneath him. I'm kind of hungry as well. Any places you get, any food you get now is going to be dog shit. It's nearly 2:00 in the morning. I was born the day they bombed Raccoon City. Crazy. You trying to roast me? I've got to, man. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. Oh man, this Jerry is gonna gas. This Jerry's gonna gas. This Jerry is going to gas. Oh, yeah, he's gone. No, forget it. Oh, woo-hoo-hoo. Bro, this guy's getting a title fight. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. He fucking flatlined that guy. What was your game plan going into 307? What do you mean by game plan? My game plan was to make money. It didn't work. Jose Aldo fucked me over. The judges fucked me over. Yep. Bilal doesn't want none of this psychopath. Jesus. We finally got a good German. It was a matter of time, but I was worried he was going to gas, you know. And now he's crying. What's going on? How you doing, Andy B? Andy B, I saw your lovely picture today on your timeline. Beautiful. I'm very good today. I'm watching Dana White's Contender Series. We've just seen a psychotic son of a bitch against Pena. Pena. What did I tell you was going to happen? What did I tell you was going to happen? I told you Pena was going to call out. If she won, I told you she was going to call out Nunes. She's scum, mate. Fucking slag. And she's going to duck Kayla for the next year. I was talking about this yesterday. 307 made me incredibly mad, but I predicted the main event perfectly. I didn't. I said that Alex was going to beat the fuck out of him, but I didn't think it would take that long. So I was somewhat surprised. I'm going to be real. Yeah, that German guy beat the fuck out of him. That was beautiful. So that's 1 down, 3 to go. I mean, he was a fucking 9-1 favorite. I'm calling you Pennington. I'll be honest, mate. I'm over it. I'm leaning into it. I'm fine with it now. She's a handsome lady. Check your Discord. Breaking news, Frankie. I hope you're not fucking with me here. Discord. What have you said? Oh, that is beautiful. You should show this to Andy. He'll love it. Yeah, Balalish. Oh, don't tell me he's Ali Abdulaziz is one of Ali Abdulaziz's guys. Oh. Yeah, Bilal is quaking in his little space boots. I called it. That fight would go past the first 2, and Alex was going to trip Khalil against the cage and open up. Yeah, I honestly thought Khalil was going to get beaten up within 2 minutes. I legit thought that. I legit thought he was going to get tucked in. And Khalil proved he deserves to be at that level. I was wrong. I thought he was going to be an ass kicking for the ages. And in his defense, he put on a great fight. And I hope he gets Hill next and then beats his ass. Opinions on Giga Shikadze. I think he's a bald fraud. I think he's shit. Well, he's a. Oh, look at this voice. I will knock him out, or he will knock me out. This is my girl. I am in the better shape. The fact that this guy is associated with that terrorist scumbag. When will you be live again? Probably on Thursday. Thursday will be the next one. I'm gonna try and get through this. I saw what you wrote, JBD, but I did think that picture you sent was hilarious. This morning, I was watching heavyweight women's bare knuckle Muay Thai between high school freshmen. What do you mean heavyweight women? And do you have a clip you can share? This dude sounds like Dracula. He fucking does. Nobody of my shots was little. Good to see you though, Andy. I'm loving your shorts lately, bro. They're beautiful. Alex and Tom want to fight each other. There might actually be some contractual matters going on right now. Contractual matters in what sense? What do you reckon's going on? Hockey and baseball. Sounds like a hell of a night, brother. Oh, you were talking to No Chill. Oh, you just said if you don't know now, you know. I hate this guy even more now. But to be fair, that was a fun fight. Money Moicano will be champ, brother. I would love that. I've been a Money Moicano fan for a long time. I don't think so, though. He's too old. I know how it feels to be this old. Trust me, he's going to have some trouble. If I was him, I'd take that Paddy fight. I'll send it to you, but I can't tell you if it's funny or depressing. Oh, yeah, I'm willing to give it a go. As in, they're both down to sign each other. I think it's going to happen. Somebody in the chat earlier made a really good point that Alex said he's going to come back in March, and that is spookily right around Ramadan. So it looks like Ankalaev's getting fucked over again, assuming he beats Rakic, which we never know. Rakic might kick his ass. We don't know. Anything's possible, and Rakic is pretty good. Base Goddess had a good video on the UFC needing a women's heavyweight division. Did she? When did she make that? I haven't seen that one, and I've watched most of her stuff. She's cooking lately, man. I really like Base Gotti. Shout out to Base Gotti. Tats, what arsehole are you pulling this info out of? His own? Prayers for me because the hurricane is coming to Florida tomorrow, so I'm stressed. Prayers for you, Andy B. 100%. I hope you're going to be safe. Anyone who's in or in and around Florida, I hope you stay safe. Genuinely. She took it down for whatever reason. Interesting. Maybe she privated it. Is this guy British? He sounds British. Yeah, bruv. So when I went to the UFC, I was a heavyweight in that year, but I'm gonna take part in that. And I'm here to knock people out on that. I'm going for this Chad. Oh, he's from London. Sick. I think I've got a bet on this Mario Pinto tubby cunt. So you're from Canada. Are you Canadian but you're in Florida? I'm confused now. Let's go. We've got a KFC lad fighting next. Sick. What do you mean? He looks like he's been on the KFC. Are you talking shit about my London brother? I've just figured out he's from London. What Frankie said, I agree with Foot Hurricanes, bias, weather ting gay, you know. Especially as the government are probably using the old satellites to get it done. Do you know what I'm saying? Scumbags. This guy's still yapping. Which part is the nope? Wait, let me just clarify. Hang on, Andy. You're from Canada. Oh, you reset a place down there. So you're not there, but you've got a place down there. So you're worried about your place getting fucked up. I got you. Can we have one fucking stream where we don't talk about Jays? Cunt. All right. They got enough problems coming their way. They don't need us piling on. Pray for me because the hurricane in Florida. I'm in Canada. Yeah, Andy is sick for that. Andy is sick for that. We've got another guy talking. You know, I'm not even gonna watch this. We rent a place there. I mean, the guy's worried about his investment. I mean, that's perfectly reasonable. Let's pray for Andy's investment. Let's be honest. Money is just important as lives. Let's not pretend that they're not. All right. Anyway, I beat Tai Tuivasa. All right, how do you beat him? How do you beat him, JVD? I think he would literally flatten you. He could just like fall on you and just lay on you. Holy shit, lad. This mate is tubby. Where are the athletes in heavyweight? Oh yeah, this guy's extremely fat. I thought the London guy with the tits was fatty, but this he sold you a no, don't you mean he sold you a timeshare? He grifted you. Yeah, this guy looks dumpy as fuck. Hang on a second. He said he's from Lisbon, Portugal, but he sounds like he's from London. Is this guy? Oh, he's bought and he's repping Portugal. Fuck this cunt. I did bet on him though, so let's go for Mario Pinto. Hang on a second. Look at Alex's and Tom's Instagram stories. I don't even have Instagram, you know, or I don't use it. I have it, but I don't use it. Sorry, guys. Slick 1-2 jump knee elbows, slick big meaty right hook KO. Do you know what you've turned me around on this one. Andrew, the first fight was dog shit. It was basically two little skinny pussies like tapping each other, nothing happening. So that was shit. But then the second fight was amazing. We got a German Chad who just ran in there and just started swinging fucking crazy and then knocked him out of an elbow. It was beautiful. But then he started talking and then we all realized he sounded a bit too German and that he's managed by Ali Abdulaziz. Mario Pinto was so ripped in Europe. Maybe he's off the juice. I mean, he still looks a bit. He doesn't look fat. Was he ripped? That's worrying. Then maybe he can get through on pictograms. Let's find out. Didn't he used to be a light heavyweight though? This Pinto cunt. If I was relatively tall and relatively big, I'd be a heavyweight, man. Because some light heavyweights are kind of skilled, whereas most heavyweights are shit. Did you see the Strickland comment on Hamzat? He legit called for an airstrike on him. Insane. Yeah, I mean that's on brand for him though, isn't it? Oh, so he wasn't German then. I mean, yeah. I was all on his side until he started talking. Mate, if you saw the stream that we had on Sunday, yeah, we went in on India. So the racism thing is already out there. I spent about 40 minutes ranting about how much I hate Indian people. It was quite bad. It wasn't a good look. I did clarify it. Like I did manage to back out of it somewhat. But that's going to be one that's going to age poorly. Yo, Frankie, last time I checked, it was 906 subscribers. Now it's 914. Is it 914? I didn't even realize. The last time I checked, it was like 908 or something. Fucking sick. I was here. You just ignored me. What? Who ignored who? I didn't ignore you. I never ignore you. He's as German as Imavov is French. By the way, Tats, are you done with work experience now? Yeah? Are you fully back in the game? Oh, this Mario Pinto guy is 6'5". Fucking hell, son. You better win, pussy-o. But thank you, 316. I'm glad you noticed that. What 914 is fucking sick, bro. It's like I hit 900 and suddenly it just like started galloping along. It's fucking sweet. And this last video we did pretty well. It's teetering at around 850 views right now, which for me is decent. It's decent. So I'm pretty happy. Maybe we will get to 1,000 by the end of the year. Amanda Nunes would beat you as well, bro. Amanda Nunes would beat you as well. You're talking out of your ass. Taito Ivasa would decapitate you, and Amanda Nunes would choke you out and punch you up as well, bruv. You're a 17-year-old lad. You need training. I'm sure you're pretty mustard on the mean streets of Kent, but in a cage, you're going to get your head shoved up your ass, mate. But don't worry, we're going to train you. What do you think about the dead internet theory, Pennington? What do you mean? After going like twice a week now, that's not too bad. The whole gang's here. How you doing, Black Betty? We're watching two tubbies go at it now. We're hoping for this. We're Well, I'm hoping for this Pinto cunt because I put a little bit of money on the slightly less fat one. That's how I judge this. Pinto looks like a level 1 Curtis Blades. Yeah, this guy's not good. Ooh. And he just catches him with a nice right. He's fighting like a pussy right now. It's like these guys don't understand the name of the Contender Series game. Winning is not enough. Somebody said it very, very well earlier. You need to put on a fucking show. It's like that German guy here. When he was swinging for the fences, I was thinking, even if he loses, they're going to call him up. Because he goes in a swinging. Don't fight like a bitch on a Contender Series. Did he just go like that? Oh, he dropped him. Yeah, he's done. Get it up, horsey. I didn't even see how that happened. This guy, Camacho. Oh dear. That was bad. I've had training anyway. I'm leaving. I don't listen to detractors. Oh. To be fair, I've never seen any of you. You know I'm in your corner, bro. I'm just joshing ya. This has been a good one. Can you pass it on with the prayers? I absolutely will, sir. I absolutely will. The level 1 Curtis Blades thing was so on the... Oh, there it was. That makes sense. Yeah, man. The second fight was incredible, by the way, Western Mass. Well, not incredible. It was just a German guy who was clearly coked out of his marbles and just went in there and just like fucking blazing. Thoughts on me signing JVD to fight? By the way, Nocho, how am I doing on your little game? Is my character still chatting it out? It means a lot to me. Yeah, I knew that about. I've actually made a video about Artem Vakhitov on my channel, talking about the chances of him being the next Alex Pereira. I basically shouted it a little bit, but he is good. He looked very good against Pereira. I think he's going to do quite well. I know you're taking. Oh no, I'm just joking around, bro. Of course you'd beat Nunes. The guy who's fighting Vakhitov is actually pretty good on paper. Yeah, Islam Masrav, I think the guy's name is. Don't you dare call me by my full name. Oh, sorry, Westy. I called you Westy, didn't I? Did I say Westy? Nice. I have to see that video. It's not that good. It's fine. Watch the last video I made though. It's creeping up to 1,000, and I'm very proud of that video. JVD will win over JS. Who's JS? No, Vakhitov looked all right, man. He's 2-1, but he got disqualified in one of his fights. And Mazrav is trash according to No Chill, and I'm gonna believe him because he knows his shit. I've never seen him fight. He sounds like a kebab shop owner, so I'm gonna go for the Russian monster who basically beat Alex Pereira once. I'm not gonna go for the guy who looks like he should be saying, "Do you want chips with your doner?" I'm not down. Why did I? Yeah, nice one, 316. Clearly a secret Italian. JVD, have you actually started training again? Oh, that was horrible. Yeah, that was a nasty chin. He's an obese Dagestani whose best win is Mikhail Grog. And I don't know who the fuck that is, bro. No Chiller is fights online. Yeah, where did he? It doesn't matter, does it? I saw a lot of Vakitov's fights because I did a lot of research on him for the I did a lot of research on him for that video. You're quitting weed again. If you're gonna get back to training, it's probably the best idea, bro. I mean, a lot of fighters do all right smoking weed, but I don't think it's necessarily the path to success. All favorites have won that thus far. The first guy shouldn't have won though. That that Australian cunt who I don't think he should have won. I think they both should have been taken out and executed. Grog started the fight with his hands all the way down and stood to the because he probably had no respect for him. He probably looked over, thought, "Who is this guy? Where is the guy I'm fighting?" And then just got head kicked. I said worse earlier when I was on weed, and that was a wake up call. Yeah, that's not a good sign. It's brain damage right there. Yeah, this guy's got. So we probably got 2 contracts out of 3 right now, if anyone's counting. He's definitely in the UFC. This has been a pretty good Tuesday. We've only got 1 left. I think they should have Dana White's Contender Series all year round. Oh, don't start this shit again. You know it winds me up. All right, I need. Oh yeah, Cody Still was the guy who got pulled out on. No Jones, obviously. So I've got this guy in my parlay as well. This is the one where I think it could fuck up. What was your reaction to Hill's reaction to? I thought, who the fuck yawns like that? It looked like he was simulating somebody. It looked like he was simulating sucking a dude, basically. So I thought, what a weird thing to do. But then the way that Powhatan came back with that maybe he's waking up from 300. Hill just cannot take a W at the moment. And I quite like Hill. I mean, kind of. It's getting harder and harder. But who yawns like that? That is not simulating a yawn. It was weird. He's just asking to get cooked at this point. It was more worse than DJ Auden. He looked like a mental retard asking for food. You mean Hill? He did, didn't he? I mean, it was this. I'm not simulating that again. That's the 3rd time I've done that on stream. You will not be getting a 4th. I mean, Vakhitov better win. By the way, no chill. When's that video coming out? The top 1,000. I feel like we've been waiting forever for that. I mean, it is a top 1,000. That sounded like a criticism. It's like, can you hurry up with that 1,000 fighter list you've got going? It's taken a full 3 weeks already. What the fuck you doing? I'm looking forward to seeing who's at number 1,000. And I'm gonna switch off. I like Hill, but it makes it hard to be a fan. He does. I mean, I was on his side when he kicked his brother's ass. You know, he turns up to his house. He's been paying his brother to look after his house. And then he turns up there and his house looks like shit. None of the bills have been paid. And then he finds out he's been slapping his mum up. I mean, if that doesn't warrant an ass kicking between siblings, I don't know what does. You know? October the 15th. Why that date? Why so specific? Hill ain't taking the W till he gets back in the cage. It depends who he fights, though, isn't it? Do you Paradox, do you think Hill would beat Khalil based on what we just saw? I think he would. I think that's going to turn out to be Khalil's best performance of his career. And then in his next one, he's going to get fucking battered. So I clearly haven't learned my lesson. I don't have donations from Mossad. I am Mossad. I am the donations. All right. And don't talk about Mossad like you're not part of the team. You fucking snake in the grass, trying to get fucking Sniff off the scent. We can never let Sniff in. And I'm saying we. And you aren't you by the way, you said you're a voice actor. I don't know if I believe you, because let's be honest, you're full of shit. But if that's the case, that's not real work, bro. I want to wait until Musical drops something so everyone has time to digest what he makes. I'm really looking forward to that one. What do you reckon? Yeah, do you reckon? Yeah, it's gonna get you know who kicked off the platform. Because we need to do everything we can to make sure that musical video is huge. Who wins, Sniff or musical? In a natural, I'm not gonna say anything derogatory about either guy. I like both of them. But musical is the bigger guy. That's true. But I got love for both guys. And I don't want to see anybody going at either of them in here. Hill should fight Khalil next because he can probably make it look. I think Hill would chin him out as well. I still think Hill's good, and I think there is some truth here that Hill would was kind of screwed over by Alex a little bit. When I go back and think about it, Alex did step in and close the distance before they got restarted, and that's kind of it was a sneaky move. Sniff is a former soldier with combat experience. I agree with you. I'm not picking either guy. Does Sniff know Krav Maga? Isn't Krav Maga really soy? Doesn't work in the real world. I know it's like an Israeli combat science, and he definitely doesn't know Krav Maga. I started disliking Hill after the face-off especially because he was acting nice at first. Yeah, Hill just needs to stop saying words. But I mean, I know Sniff is. I'm not getting into this. I'm not letting you trick me into this shit. How you doing, Tim Denham? And money's on Sniff, even where he lacks IQ. Oh, Tim, I'm sure he'll be very grateful to hear that. I'm glad he's not here to hear this. Frankie, why didn't you push harder in round 1 against Pena? I'm a shit fighter, mate. What can I say? I'm a shit fighter, but I won that fight. I hit her harder in round 1, and I knocked her ass down in round 4, and then beat the shit out of her in round 5. I got robbed, mate. JVD, this stuff with musical has to stop, mate. Please make it stop. I want musical to come back here. And if you're going to go at him in the chats, it's going to be unlikely. I said this in the last one. Just get on with the guy, bruv. He's a good lad. And you're a good lad. And like the stream. I don't like seeing you guys having fallen out. It's not good. You're putting me in a weird position. It was dumb for Hill to take the fight. His ACL, yeah, it was stupid, but he probably got offered a lot of money, and I get it. It's 300. It's a seminal event. He probably really thought in his heart of hearts he could beat him. If I was him, I would have done it. Those opportunities don't come along all the time. How you doing, Juicy? Juicy's back. If musical comes in, I'll leave. He's not going to come in. He's not going to come in. I love shagging birds that are 8 months pregnant. You meant that so much that you said it twice. I was a monster heavyweight wrestler. You're quite broad-shouldered, I have to say. You know when you did your switch when you were like, I'm not a nerd, and then you switched and you were wearing that wife beater? You look like you had pretty broad shoulders. Maybe I should stop going at you. Maybe I should watch my fucking mouth. JVD, it's really easy, man. I don't want you to leave either. You know I love you, man. I just don't want you fighting, especially in here. Or at all. I don't know exactly what went on, and I don't really care that much, but I certainly don't want you guys fighting. It's much better if you guys get along. There's other people in the there's other people in the space that deserve our contempt. Fuck, Gianni is betting against us. Uh-oh. Did Gianni the Greek say that Cody Steele was going to get whammed? What did he say? Yeah, apparently they offered DDP a shit ton of money to take 300, but he was injured and didn't want to risk the belt. Probably did the same with Hill. I'd imagine that's how it went down. I imagine that's how it went down. I mean, this is the last potential fuck up for me. This one here. I think this Cody Steele guy, I'm concerned. I'm feeling like I shouldn't have bet on this guy. But you're talking about I'm not gonna get into this JVD. You're talking about Cage. I know that. Cage is alright, man. I know he sent you that video or whatever, but I don't think he knew that you were 17, and it sounds like a troll to me. I don't know. I heard Cage talking about it in one of the chats before. As far as I know, that was you did bodybuilding. I don't know. You look fairly broad. I'm not ruling it out. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, JVD. I'm not. It's not like I'm not on. I've said this in previous chats before. I'm not on anyone's side. Genuinely, I know that sounds like a pussy move, but I like both of you, and I just don't want to see you fighting. I might just become 155 and fight Brutally Honest. I love Brutally Honest. Brutally Honest is how tall are you again? 6'2"? Brutally Honest is like 5'5", maybe 5'6". Thoughts on No Chill saying he wants to beat up people on my college campus. I'm alright with it. I'm alright with it. No issues with it. Yeah, Cage can come out with some controversial stuff, but he's definitely not a PDF file. And he definitely didn't know that JVD was 17. I'm on whoever has more subscribers side. That's a brilliant way of going about it. Brutally Honest is an atom weight. Yeah. I would say he's I met him in person. He's 5'5". It just confirmed to me that I'm definitely 5'7". I need to pay attention to this because Steele is looking like he's about to let me down. Like I wouldn't. Don't get upset, bro. It ain't that kind of thing. I'm not, like I said, I'm not on anyone's side. I'm just saying what he said, innit? That's it. I'm not saying whether I believe it or not. I'm just repeating what I heard. Brutally Honest is a Chad. Going off to fucking going off to Las Vegas without a ticket just after he got a job and telling his new employers to go fuck themselves is about as chatty as it gets. Brutal's pretty. I can tell he's been in scraps. I'll put it that way. He looks like he's down. Thoughts on me getting my dog to get his balls chopped off next month? Don't do that to your dog, bro. I mean, how bad is it? How bad is he going on? I mean, how deep has it gone? He also used to have a daggy beard. He did. I don't know why he ever got rid of that thing. He didn't miss anything, Juice Man. Nothing at all. Last time he streamed, he literally broke into someone's house and jumped into their car. No, he didn't. Although, it doesn't sound off brand. I wouldn't be surprised if that genuinely happened. This Steel guy looks like he's going to let me down. I'm going to be real. I might have fucked this one up. So what's the neutering dog stuff about? Because I had a male dog previously, and I just let him do his thing, man. What's the issue with it exactly? I know they get a bit randy at certain times. Yeah, Aze is a Chad for sure. I'm sub to him, and I'm only sub to Chads. Good call, bro. Yeah, I love Brutally. It's a shame about that job recently, to be fair, because like he's not online as much, and I do miss having him on here. Yeah, he did, and he was so jolly and drunk. I love drunk. I love drunk brutally. He definitely has aura. He definitely has aura. Mad aura. I'm definitely gonna meet up with him again at some point. He's a good lad. Yeah, Steele's looking all right. Now he's going for a takedown for some reason. If you get a dog neutered at old age, it won't have the same effect, apparently. So how? Yeah, don't. Well, I mean, neutered basically means that they can still smash, right? But is it like getting a vasectomy when you're a human male? Is my question. All right, Steele's doing all right so far. Nice head kick, pretty good. He's doing all right. So if you get a dog neutered, does that mean it no longer wants to smash? Because that's just cruelty. I'm with Tim. If there's an alternative to getting rid of the guy's balls, he's 6 months. So I guess he's not gonna. It's not like he knows he's gonna miss it. I guess I don't know how I feel about that. It's gonna be trouble down the line though, for sure. Unfortunately, when dogs get on, because I used to have an American pit bull, and when he used to get on heat, fucking hell, man, it was a problem when we were outside. It was legit a problem. He used to try and fuck every dog. He tried to fuck a male dog in the ass as well. I'm gonna be real. Oh, come on, JVD. I've got some Pakistani friends. One or two. I don't hate them in the same way as I don't like Indians. I don't like Indian males, but we've spoken about it on Sunday. No, it's like getting castrated. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It's pretty bad. Good to see you, Tim. Great to have you here, bro. Glad you stopped by. I don't know what it does, but he tries to lick his balls, then tries to lick me, so it's chop time. Oh man, let the dog do his thing, man. Don't chop his balls off for that. That's fucking cruel, mate. Don't you have like a really little dog as well? You got a few dogs, innit? Yeah, there's no point in getting your dog neutered when they're old. Yeah, I feel sorry for the dog, man. Don't. But what is him licking his ball? He's gonna still hang on a second. He's still gonna lick his balls. What does that have to do? What does that have to do with him getting neutered? Should have been in my last stream. When was your last stream? I haven't been in yours for a little while. I've been kind of inactive lately. Are you streaming tonight, JVD? Because I'm definitely popping straight off after this lust. I have two female dogs and one male puppy. Sounds like a fucking business there you got, bro. Sounds like a business opportunity to me. Yeah, don't chop. And listen, if you're saying he's licking his balls, then he's licking your face. I don't see how chopping his balls off is going to help with that. I'm just saying. $5 ago for the 307 presser. Yeah, I wasn't in there for. What time was it on? I didn't see the 307 presser. What day was that on? That must have been Friday, right? I mean, Steele is hardly pulling up trees here, but he's winning. He's definitely going to smash the Phenomos, and I think you should let him. I think you should let him do it. At least let him get a couple of smashes in before you take his balls off. Don't subject him to a life of being a no tea virgin. Oh, still looks like he's tiring down a little bit. Why would you buy 2 bitches and a male in the first place? Raid No Chill MMA. I don't think he's going on tonight. Hold on. Blair is now beating his. Oh my god, you're kidding me. 15 significant strikes for Steele. Oh my god, he's gonna fuck this up, isn't he? I knew I shouldn't have bet on this fucking cunt. I'm basically here for Vakhitov. That's all I want to see. Oh, still caught him a little bit there. I thought Still was winning this fight quite easily, and now they're saying he's been. Oh, look, now he's going. Oh, there he goes. Oh, body shot. Daddy's got him. Oh, yay! Yeah! I'm going to do a World War II opinion stream, JVD. You need to get sniff on that as well. Wow, he crumbled him. This has been a pretty good show for the best part. That was good. All right, now I just need Vakhitov to win, or Vakhitov to win, and I've made some money back. Sweet. It's only $50, but it's a start. Paradox, you were right. You were right. You nailed it. How you doing, Crystal? What's good in the hood? You've missed a pretty good Contender Series card so far. You need a Zippo liar. I used to love those. I used to have some sick ones as well. Fair play, Paradox. You called it right down the line. I should have followed you. No chill. Can you do a stream discussing the failures of democratizing Zimbabwe in the 80s to 90s? I mean, I'd love to know more about that. Oh, no chill. That is dark. That is dark. I mean, it's a fair point. How you doing, Tom? That's a good call. It's been a really good card, though. We've had 3 knockouts, 1 really soy fight at the beginning. Yeah, apparently, you can go to Cuba if you've got lung cancer, and they can cure it even if it's stage 4. So there's definitely some truth to there being like cancer, like, you know, cancer treatment out there that actually works. For sure. Basically, they gave Rhodesia back to the blacks, called it Zimbabwe, and then they ruined it predictably within a decade. Yeah, Mugabe seemed like the guy for a while. Things certainly fell off a cliff for that guy. Apple cider vinegar. If it's not tea with honey, I don't want it. Tea with honey kills everything. STDs, AIDS, everything. I mean, AIDS is an STD. I don't know why I had to say that twice. But that's what I've heard, which is why I don't have to get tested again. It's called the breadbasket of Africa because it's so fertile for farming. Yeah, fucking that situation up is bad. Because Africa isn't exactly known for its farming proficiency. I know you can do it there, but like, God, man, I'm fucking waning. Yeah, they absolutely botched the land reform program and just seized the property of the white farmers while having no idea how to farm. Sounds like a fucking brilliant idea. They should have kept the white people as slaves. That would have been a good move. You should make slop content. What the fuck is slop content? We do like our tea. Well, yeah, if you can't farm, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Yeah, your honey video was great. I loved it. I hope this Vakhitov one is quick because I can't be fucked tonight. I probably shouldn't have come on. I've had a really bad cold for the last couple of days, and my throat is just itchy as fuck. No more aid for them. Fair enough. You had your chance. You fucked it up. Vakhitov is looking extremely bum-like. It looks like he's let himself go a little bit. Did you have any ancestors that were slaves or serfs? I have my suspicions. Definitely not slaves. Probably more on the other side. My grandpa was my grandma. JVD, are you just in one of them moods tonight? Don't you have a birthday tomorrow? Nah, my birthday's on the 31st, but I'm actually going away for it. I booked some flights today. And I'm fucking off. I'm getting out of the country for about, I don't know, 10 days. I'm really looking forward to it. I know you are, bro. Last thing I want to do is piss you off. You might turn up at my house. It's been a really good card so far. I'm happy with it. Now I just need Vakhitov to do the business so I can get some of my dignity back after a horrible 306, 307, whatever the fuck it was. Where's part 2? I'm working on it right now. I'm still waiting on 1 or 2 videos. I'm hoping to release it at the end of I'm hoping to release it at the end of the week at some point. Anybody could be a slave, really. It was just the title. What, fictitious, yeah? I'm not that hard to find, you know. I've doxed myself pretty hard. I mean, I live in front of a lake. There can't be that many places where there's a lake in front of your house. I'm in Cambridgeshire. Laura Sanko looks really good for 4 years old. Oh, of course Powertan's there for Vakhitov. What a genius. I've just clocked that. I was thinking, what's fucking Alex doing at the Contender Series? I see it now. He's looking for a layup. He's hoping Vakhitov knocks his ass out and then calls him out. And then he can duck Hank alive again. That is wild, Tom. Look at this. Oh, this fat fuck. Oh, I see what you were saying. This guy is a fat mess. They've definitely put this guy in there to get fucked up. Oh, he's French as well. He's French. He's cooked. Nah, this guy's not losing. Vakhitov's not losing to a fucking Frenchie, a fat Frenchie. This is definitely a layup. Isn't this guy like 3-0? I think Artem's gonna be fine. I mean, he fucking better be. If I end up losing my parlay on him, I'm gonna be fucking furious. JVD, you need to come over to Thailand, bro. We need to get that going. I reckon you'd have a whale of a time out there. Have you ever been out of the country? You should definitely go over to Thailand, man. You'd have a whale of a time. Frenchie definitely has buttered Pop Tarts for pre-workout. I wouldn't be surprised if he came out eating one. Did they speed that up? Can't afford Thailand. It's not that bad, you know. At this time of year, I think I spent like $1,000 and a bit on like tickets and hotels and shit. And I'm probably gonna spend a fuckload. But if you can find a way to get out there, bro, I'll cover the rest. 'Cause I'm planning on doing the 40th large. I'm going back to Thailand next April as well. So maybe we could set that up. This is the third time I've been to Thailand this year. It's not a good look. Or it's gonna be the third time I'm going this year. Even though I don't, bruv, you haven't lived, Chris Gray, you don't know. Thailand is unbelievable, mate. You need to get off those white girls. No offense, Crystal. It ain't about the whiteys. It ain't about the apples. Hey yo, April is my birthday month. Bro, I'm down for going to Colombia as well. But I'd have to pick my spots very carefully because it's like I said before, yeah, I look kidnappable. Like if I was somebody else, I would kidnap me. I look like a good kidnapping target. Don't get mad because I understand slavery and 90% of the world doesn't. Slavery does come in many forms. I prefer to consider my marriage as a prison sentence than slavery. But you're not far wrong. You're not far off. Thai chicks are hot as fuck, but I don't like any other Asian breed. They're hot and they're dirty. I prefer a little chocolate thunder. Yeah, Thai women are fucked up. I mean, that's the thing. I'm not going out there to do anything, but it's still a fun time. I'm just gonna party. It's a great place to party. And a couple of my boys are out there at the moment as well. Asian breeders are great. Yeah, I'm so used to that in here that it just bounces off me now. Like he said, Asian breed, and normally I'd like that should enrage people. It'd be like, oh my god, it's just bounced right off me. Somalia is a dump. Not very high on my list, Fan, I'll be honest. But I'd go to Somalia before I go to India. Yeah, I heard my stepdad used to go there all the time, and it was his favorite place to travel. It is decently affordable. It's not as affordable as it used to be. Like when I went there when I was 21, um, with $1,000, you could sort out your flights, your hotel, go over there with like £300, and you could last there for like 2-3 weeks. Now it ain't like that, especially if you do the kind of things that I do over there. Oh no, I just said you should stay away from white girls. Stay away from them white women. That was it. Is it true that there's a bunch of white women selling real estate in China? Not that I'm aware of. Were you a white monkey in China? I was. And the thing is, I can understand Chinese insults, so I was getting dissed all the time. That's why I used to get in fights with cab drivers a lot. They used to call me a stupid foreigner and an idiot quite a lot, and I'm gonna drive this idiot somewhere. All this kind of shit. I'm sure that some parts of India are okay, but it's just overcrowded for me. I'm never gonna visit there. It's literally bottom of my list. I would rather go to Somalia because at least with it being a dump, there'd be expectations of it being a dump, and I'm sure you could do some wild shit out there. Whereas in India, it's just gonna be crowded and it's gonna be dealing with rude assholes. But Indian women are all right. I'll give you that. I love all girls except fat ones. It's a good philosophy to have. What parts of India are nice, Betty? Yeah, they called me shabby. Yeah, shabby. They did. They did. Latinas are top 10. I thought you were a white girl lover, Chris Gray. Have you changed it up now? Again, I assumed Chris was white, but I don't know. Just because you said you're Canadian. Latina cooch is too spicy. Is that true? Latinas are one of the only races on Earth. I don't know if you call them a race, but they're the only demographic on Earth that I'm yet to smash. Yeah, Betty, did you live in China? I didn't know that. I wouldn't want to put my kids through life with a lame Canadian accent when they could be British. I mean, have you heard my accent? Do you really want them sounding like me? Women do seem to like it though, especially when I mean, not inside the country, but when you go abroad, it's like they just hear you talking at a bar or whatever, and you just get like unwanted attention, or very much wanted attention. Oh, he's gone for Vakhitov immediately. I just realized that Michael Bisping's on commentary. I heard body. Does anyone give a shit about Spain? I give a shit about Spain. I was in Spain over the summer and it was fucking incredible, mate. So you shut your fucking pie hole. And Spanish women are gorgeous as well. I mean, come on, the guy's a marauder. He's got him down. He's got him down. Oh, this is not looking good. Vakhitov does not look like an Alex Pereira killer right now. I mean, he's grappling okay. Vakhitov is not doing well so far. But credit to this tub of lard for actually going for him. Chinese people act like you're a genius just being able to speak rudimentary Mandarin. Chinese people are either overly polite or very, very rude. There's no in between. Bro, you haven't heard me talk yet. Only no Shiloh, and he hasn't even noticed I sounded Canadian. I mean, we don't care if you're black, Chris Gray. We're all for that. Is that a bald spot or just a bad comb over? Dirty beaners are being pushed into Natsock by the Jays to subvert the right wing. You and Sniff should move in together. I feel like Mexico exists and just overshadows Spain. Untrue. Spanish women are fucking beautiful. And they're classy as well. Same as with Brazil and Portugal. I mean, that's a fairer point. Oh, Betty, I'm really getting it. How long were you in China for? I did not notice about you. Frankie, what are your thoughts on Dagestani's threatening Ilya? How you doing, Manuel? I don't know that much about it, to be honest. Ilya Superior kind of brings it on himself, though. I mean, I think it's I don't know that much about it. I obviously know that Ilya's been talking shit about Mekashev for a while, which is stupid because Ilya's a tiny person and will get smoked. But considering I don't know that much about it, I haven't got much comment on it. But Ilya is a little bit of a he's quite provocative, so I don't know. If Sniff had nowhere to go, would you house him? I would. I'd house you too, bro. Nobody talks about Spanish women. You Kumas just say Latinas. I'm not a Kuma, sir. About a year. Well, you're dumb. I was there for 5 years, yeah. A little, even longer than that, nearly 6. And my Chinese is dog shit. Does Spain even exist anymore? Spain is amazing. Oh, Vakitov's got him down and now he's pounding on. Oh, well done. I'm not very impressed with Vakhitov so far. I've got to be honest. But I mean, this fatty Masrav is he's gassed already. I'm a British Columbian. I'm gonna take that with a pinch of salt. Oh, knee. Why is Vakhitov grappling? Why did nobody tell me that Vakhitov was retarded? I've seen quite a lot of his fights, and he's looked all right in kickboxing. But I make. Oh, he's starting to body him up now. Oh, got him. Yep, he's cooked. Give me my money. Thank you for my money. But he's not gonna. He's not gonna. He's gonna go over to Pereira now, isn't he? He's looking for Pereira. Is he? Is he looking for Pereira? He's definitely in. Judging from that performance, though, I don't have high hopes for him. But I'll take my fucking money, though. Aaron Tatz is white, JVD. Yeah, that wasn't very impressive. But at least he got through it. And I mean, the guy was going for him. So that was a nice shot there. Bam. Yeah, that was it. It doesn't make up for getting robbed the other day, but at least it's something. At least it's something back. Dream fight is Conor versus Jorge. It would have been about 3 years ago. They already fucked it up. Yeah, he needs at least 5 more fights. But by the time he gets anywhere near Alex Pereira is going to be cooked. But Artem is relatively young. Is it racist to say Mazraf looks like a bag of sand? No, it's not. Tapuria versus Sarukian. Who you got? I got Sarukian, man. Too big. Tapuria could be a bantamweight. I think Tapuria is very good, but he's very small. What odds did you hit? Basically 2-1. So I made like $75, which isn't bad. It basically means that I made my money back and a little bit more from last weekend's debacle. So I'm relatively happy with that outcome. I'll take it. All right, let's get it out. Bisping is talking about him fighting fucking. He's nowhere near Alex Pereira after that fucking shit show. But he won. Fair play to him. All right, boys. I think I'm gonna fuck off to bed pretty soon. I don't really care about who gets a contract. I really shouldn't have streamed tonight. I can barely talk. But thanks to everyone who turned up. As always, much love. I will be back on Thursday to obviously have a catch up. Is there anyone who's on that we could raid? Is there anyone deserving? We've got crossover. I think he's probably going off soon though. Oh, Kindle's on. We tried to dive over to Kindle yesterday. Let's dive over to Kindle. Kindle MMA. Thanks, soft guy. Thanks, guys. Westy, I think I beat you to it this time. Can we jump over to Kindle? Much love, guys. I'll see you guys. On Thursday. Have a great one. Who's Salt Man? See you later, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Again, sorry about the low energy today, but I'm fucking fucked. See you on Thursday, boys.